Ever since I began tracking the elusive wandering whitetail across the Northeast, it has been a dream of mine to head to the North Woods of Maine and track down a buck. This year, I was able to make that dream a reality. Here's the story of my 2023 Northern Maine buck. What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's day 4 here in Maine, Thanksgiving morning. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody watching this. Hope you had a good one. We got some great tracking snow today. Snowed hard yesterday, about 7-8 inches. Then it rained, and then it warmed up, starting to soften up. We got a lot of deer activity, a lot of movement this morning. Got some real good tracks here. Morgan's on a nice big buck. I hope he shoots him. And hopefully I can get this one here. So I had a choice between 2 different deer. I'm picking this one because I'm a little more familiar with the area from the first day. Just based on what that other buck was going down into, I didn't want to go down in there because it's real wet and boggy. But that's where those big bucks like to go. So we'll see. I'm hoping this one goes in here and tries to bump around some doe or decides to lay down. Maybe he'll find one in here and lay down with her. Feed a little. He's a good one. Good buck. Not a wicked wide chest on him. So he might be a little younger, but I'd be really happy with this deer, I think. And it could be the one I jumped up first day in here. We'll see. But check his track out. He's a good one. From this morning here. Hard to see down in there, but he's skiing right along. So skiing right along good in this. So hopefully I can go get him. All right. Wish us both luck. I hope Morgan shoots his too. Thanksgiving Day. Let's make it happen. Alright, well, he's taking me down in this super thick, boggy stuff. Of course, I mean, that's what they all do here, so. I think he's gonna go look for some doe on the other side of this shit. The doe like to bed over here. Take me right through the middle of this. Well, I'm about to get wet, but hopefully not too bad. I'm just grunting as I walk through this. He's probably way far in front of me, but never know. This is him over here. just fed a little bit for the first time on some old man's beard over there. So, he kind of zigzag, fed a little. Now he's tiptoeing off into here. I tracked him a little ways further, and unfortunately, he led me right to this deep brook around 9:30, and he crossed the brook. There were some deep holes, and I couldn't find an easy spot to cross, so I decided to leave him. He won this one. He wasn't a super big track, so I went off to find another track. Alright guys, so I just did a little speed scout run down along the river. I was kind of weaving along, trying to see if I could come across some fresh tracks or doe beds in there or whatever. Buck's checking on doe, and I just caught one coming up out, and it looks about the same, little fresher than the one I was on earlier, so looks like a pretty decent buck. Seems to be dragging pretty good. He leaned out against along that tree there. Good sized track. Nice and round. Fingers, I can fit all four in there, so he's not super wide. Kind of looks similar to what I was on. Could have come back across the brook. So we'll see. I'm gonna get on him. Might try to pick up the pace and just catch up with him. So going into where I hunted on Monday, so at least I'm a little bit familiar with it over there. Got a nice ridge up top, some good bedding. There was doe beds and a couple buck in there on Monday, so we'll see what I can get into here. I want to go kill one today. All right, wish me luck. All right, well, I got into all kinds of deer here. These come up out of the brook. I got another one there. This is the one I'm on. Goes out along here. They feed up in here. In this old cut, this old road up here. There's a lot of undergrowth, new stuff. These ones started feeding right here. So they may not be far. I'm gonna give the tracks a look. Check it out. This is a bigger track than any of them by the looks. That just looks like either a small buck or a doe. Well, damn. Then I got a big track going down. That is super fresh by the looks. Huh. Maybe this one went up and around the one I was on. That's not very big. Oh my god, there's tracks everywhere. They've been feeding all over up in here. I knew they would. Oh, I'll get into deer somewhere here. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, so the buck that I was on cut up. He's right here and he looks fresher than all of them and much, much bigger track. So I'm gonna do my best here to stay on him, even through getting all tangled up here. He's got really wide dew claws. Long stride. Heavy track, a little rounder than these other ones. Alright, stay tuned. Well, I got deer everywhere. So I'm just gonna hunt general direction in most of these. Looks like I got one running. I don't know if I jumped it or if a buck is chasing in here. But I got tons of tracks here. I got tons of tracks over there. But I just came from back here. And everything seems to be moving this way. Wind's at my back, so that's a disadvantage. But I'm going to grunt a little as I walk that way. So we'll see what I can get into. Maybe I'll get lucky and one will be chasing a doe around. I can catch a glimpse of him. Alright. So I got a buck right here. Big buck. Running this doe. She's bounding, running around. So he's following her. I'm gonna just stay on this group of deer, this general direction. And hope I can run into him. I'm gonna grunt. Maybe he'll come back. Thinking I'm another buck trying to take his doe. So let's go get him. Let's make some magic happen. Missed him. That was so stupid. Well, I just made a stupid shot. I'm really mad at myself. I rushed it. I had time. He had no idea I was there. He just ran in on me. I was grunting. I hear a crash behind me, snap, and a really big rack buck. Huge, tall rack. Monster body on him. And I made a boarded shot. Base of his neck. He took off. I'm gonna go check. I got buck fever on that one bad. But I'm gonna stay on him, go that direction, see if I can grunt him back to me. Wish me luck. That's the most buck fever I've ever had, I think. Holy, that deer was huge. I had all kinds of time too. Just wait, let him step out. See any hair or blood? I think he was standing right here. Oh my god, look at this freaking track. That deer was huge. I got the worst buck fever on that one. Oh, he was too thick. I needed to just wait. He was in the opening. I snapped around. I couldn't get a shot. And I took a stupid shot through all this. I never touched him. I heard him run a long ways. He's been running around in here like crazy though by the looks. That deer is big. upset with myself with that shot. I rushed it. He had no idea I was there. I just needed to be patient. Maybe let him take a few more steps, but it was so thick in there. Wasn't sure if I was going to get another opportunity, so. And he kind of bounded, then trotted, and he stopped. What seems to be downwind of me. Checked his backtrack here. And then bounded off. I think that's when I heard him going off. I'm gonna just take a second here. Give him a few minutes to calm down, hopefully. And then I'm gonna try my best to get on him. Hopefully he doesn't run too far. That's the biggest buck I've ever seen. Just a massive, massive body on him. Hopefully I can catch up to him and get one into him, get him on the ground. Alright, stay tuned. Well guys, I lost his track for a long time. Got into all kinds of deer feeding, pawing, and then even some moose in there. Just tracks are everywhere. But I think I picked him back up. I saw a huge bed, which might have been his. And I think I'm on him. We'll see. It's the biggest track I could find in there. And his toes, even when he walks, are split. So he's got like a pinky length between his pads. So I'm going to try to just stay on him. He's paralleling the river right now that the other buck crossed this morning. So as long as he doesn't cross it, I should be okay. I'm going to just rest up, get a little water here, have a snack, and get right back on and try to make up some time. So it's tough. That one was really tough. He ran right to that grunt. Came in from behind me, crashing. I snapped around. I saw him leap through an opening. And then he stopped right in the thick stuff, of course. And I wasn't patient enough. He didn't know I was there. I just needed to let him just regroup and then take a few steps forward and try to get an opening lane. I think it's the fact that he surprised me so much, and then I got wicked buck fever there and rushed a shot. So that's how it goes. So we'll see. I'll give it a go, and maybe I'll catch back up. Maybe he's calmed down. Maybe he's picked up a doe. Never know. We'll see. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Racetrack in here of a big buck chasing a doe around. I'm just going general direction because it keeps going in circles and circles and circles, and you can't follow it. I think it's the buck I shot at. He's completely unfazed because he was on a doe to begin with. So I'm way behind him now, but maybe they're screwing around enough where I can get another look at him. We'll see. He chased her right out of this stuff and straight down this nasty bank. I can see the tracks, and there's the river. So they crossed the river too. She's trying to get away from him by the looks of it. There he goes. Missed my chance. It stings. Oh well. Sometimes that's how hunting goes. Especially in these big woods of Maine. Win some, you lose some. I almost had it. He landed right in my lap. Alright. Well, sometimes that's how it goes. Can't get them all. But I made that mistake. That deer was in my lap. And I should have had him. But it's the fact that he surprised me, and then I was instantly in panic mode because I was caught off guard. And that's not the way to do it. You gotta just regroup, tell yourself, stay calm, and then wait for the opportunity. And I rushed it because when I got him in the scope, he was looking right at me, and I was worried. he was going to bolt, but he might have just been looking around for that grunt, for that buck, or for his doe he was racing in there. But that's all right. It happens. Nothing you can do but push on. And better luck next time. All right, stay tuned. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do today. Probably have to start working my way back to the truck, but I'll make a big loop in here, and I might get lucky and catch one. Towards the end of the day, I also saw this doe feeding a ways out. I was able to sneak in and get within 45 or 50 yards of her and watch her feed and work away from me. I watched her for about 20 minutes just to make sure there wasn't a buck with her before I let her go on her way, and I continued back to the truck. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next time.